The Waterfront is an American crime drama series that premiered June 19th, 2025, with all 8 episodes on Netflix. The show was created by Kevin Williamson, who you may know is behind Dawson's Creek and Scream, as well as him being the showrunner for this show as well. The series stars Holt McElhenney as Harlan Buckley, Maria Bello as Belle Buckley, Melissa Benoist as Bree Buckley, and Jake Weary as Kane Buckley. It tells the story about the Buckley family, who have dominated a fictional North Carolina town called Havenport for their generations, about their fishing empire and their port and their restaurant. The thing is, there's a little twist. They deal drugs and heroin. And it's the whole escalation of what's going on with the dysfunctional family, trying to put the pieces together. Who's the strong one? Who's the weak one? I will say, Kevin Williamson, the creator of this show, is a very, very well written writer. He knows how to write shows, he knows how to write film, and seeing this had that Dawson's Creek feel meets Animal Kingdom meets, I would say, a little bit of The Sopranos, but not much of that. The patriarch, Harlan Buckley, played by Holt McElhenney, is really, really good. He is the strongest character on this show. He is the owner of the local restaurant and the port and owns the land, whose father ran a cartel. Now, that backstory is fantastic because he pushes the story, and anytime Holt is on screen, he's really, really good as an actor, and it shows. You might know him for playing in Mindhunter, another Netflix series. You have Maria Bello as Belle Buckley, who is Harlan's wife, who runs the restaurant business and is struggling with debt. They are millions and millions of dollars in debt. They're behind on payment and everything, and she's trying to keep the restaurant afloat and keep the business afloat. We also have Melissa Benoist as Bree Buckley, who is the daughter who kind of lost custody of her son due to burning down a house with her son in it while drunk. She is a drunk. She's a drug addict. She goes to AA meetings, and she is dating a DEA agent named Marcus Sanchez and informs him about her family's kind of shady dealings and whatnot. Then you have Jake Weary, who you may know starred in Animal Kingdom. He plays Kane Buckley, the son to Harlan and Belle, and Bree's younger brother, who is running the family business, which is also sinking. They kind of get in the midst of everything. Harlan is still kind of doing the drug deal, but then something goes awry. And we find out that they have to deal with this new head honcho in town called Grady, a drug supplier that Buckleys are forced to work with. That character, ladies and gentlemen, is played by Topher Grace, who you may know from That 70s Show, and played Eddie Brock in Spider-Man 3. That character was really interesting, to say the least, because Topher Grace taking a villainous role was not on my bingo cards for 2025, but he came across as that narcissistic character that really works really, really well. He's a hugger, he likes to do things with business, but he doesn't being like told what to do, and whenever he doesn't get his way, he shows that he's in charge. Then you have the other aspect of Emmett Parker, where he's another drug kind of person who is in and out, but did shady dealings with Harlan's father back in the day. And there's so many dark secrets in this, like, it's insane. Like, what caused Bree, the daughter, to go into that alcohol and drug addiction where she saw something that she was very, very young. And then you have the aspect of Kane, who's married to Peyton, and he has a daughter named Savannah. And then he likes a girl who he dated in high school named Jenna, who's taking care of her sick father, who owns a local hardware store. There is a lot happening, and I will say, it's very, very well written. The crime drama, the aspect to it, it's really, really good. Then, not only that, you have a character named Sean, who comes in and is a recently hired bartender at the Buckley's restaurant. He has a past, and he has a connection to the Buckleys as well. And it's absolutely crazy how everything's going on. Not only that, you have Dave Annabelle as Wes Benson, who is a real estate developer whom Belle is working with, but then has an affair and kind of wants to take over some land, develop some things that was left to the Buckleys family. All in all, I will say the first 4 episodes are really, really interesting. You're just starting to know people. You see Kane as this weak character, not knowing what to do. His father pushes him around, wants to be that man because he has to be that man. Harlan has a heart condition, and anytime he goes into a cardiac arrest, just a little zap, a little zap to his heart, he's right back up to it. And he's a drinker, he's a drunk, he, sleeps around, cheats on his wife, Belle. It's just an aspect where it's a dysfunctional family, and it's just really, really interesting how this entire story plays out. And then you see the aspect of after episode 4, then episode 5, 6, and 7, it's like, whoa, okay, we're really getting to the nitty-gritty of things as well. While Bree is trying to keep her son, and not lose custody of him, you see him as a side character as well, Diller, and then you see the aspect of things unraveling faster than you could even imagine. But it's really, really interesting. A show like this being 8 episodes is good. Anything further than that, I would say maybe 13 or an entire 22 season episode would not work at all. It's really good that a show like this is 8 episodes. The show runtime is between 42 to 55 minutes long, and I will say I wasn't a fan of how it ended and how everything is, where it is leading to. Could there be a season 2? Maybe, after all the events that transpired in this and kind of everyone, understanding where they are in their place and who the Buckleys go into business with at the end. Kane being that, that character coming out of that weakness, Bree being that badass that she is, and seeing Melissa Benoist in this role is really, really different because we know her for playing Supergirl, and it's just really, really interesting because she's known for playing that character of, Supergirl for, I would say, 6 years in the Arrowverse franchise, and seeing her in that, and then this is totally a 360, but it's really, really well done. Maria Bello, her filmography and her television credits. Holt McCallany is really, really good. Jake Weary was good. Haven't seen him in much. Saw parts of Animal Kingdom. Didn't mind him in that as well. Topher Grace was interesting, and the whole aspect where you have certain characters who you like and love, and then certain characters who are just annoying and just there. But for what it's worth, it's an 8 episode series. Kevin Williamson did a great job with this. If they keep him as a showrunner and writing certain episodes, this will be a huge, huge hit for Netflix. It's already a huge hit for Netflix. It's in their top 10 since it's premiered in June of 2025. But I'm curious to see if we're going to get a season 2. The writing is good, the pacing is good, but after episode, I will say 4, it got good, and then it slowed down a little bit, and the ending, I feel like they didn't know what to do with it. Wasn't really a big fan of the ending, but if there is a season 2, I'm very curious to see how it progresses. For me, The Waterfront gets 3 out of 5 film reels. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about The Waterfront on Netflix that premiered June 19th, 2025 with an 8 episode premiere. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about the aspect of the story, the progression? Who was your favorite character? Who was your least favorite character? And do you want a season 2 of The Waterfront? And what do you think of Kevin Williams being the creator and showrunner of this show? Let me know in the comment section about all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next review video.